Right, this next part's either going to be really easy or really difficult. So you can see I've released the bumper now. I've got the headlight here. I've got some movement from the up, so I can slide the bumper out a little bit further. Trying not to get too much in the way of everything. But there's a mechanism under here. Wow, this is really still quite tricky even now. Let's see if I can't release that front section first. Well, that bit's the first bit out, so maybe if I can get some more space behind there. May need a little bit of help just to pull the bumper away. Okay, now that's sort of coming out. You can see what I'm doing now. Okay, and there's the wiring harness. So there's a clip, I think. Yeah, that's just a clip, and that's it. So we have the light unit out. So there we go. There is the unit. Those of you who are interested in the what the XF looks like without its front bumper on it, you can see now how easy it is now to get access to it. So I just need to retighten up that bolt there very quickly. See the washer jet mechanism underneath here. So that's the black bit. There's the harness. Underneath the lamp, I think you'll find, yep, there's the OSRAM ballast. And then I think if I go inside here, I should be able to just change the bulbs fairly quickly. So with luck, that should be done in a few minutes. And we'll be back putting the car back together again. But yeah, a little bit more jiggery pokery than I was hoping for. So I'm now just going to go and clean my hands because they're filthy. Just going to have a look to see how we remove the unit. So there's some cables under here. There's I'm expecting just to rotate it. That would be what my gut feeling would be. Yeah, so ouch, that hurts. Thinking that mechanism would just unlock. Yes, there we go. So counterclockwise unlocks it. Out comes the lens. Let's take the connection off. Doesn't appear to be a clip, but I'll just expect that to be a friction held on. Okay, let me put it back in again. Let me tighten it back up. Maybe it's easier in situ. Desperately try not to scratch the lens. Put it in. Let's see if I can slide it. I use just a screwdriver end just to see if I can help it along to pop out. So much for clean fingers. Should just pop out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And it's fallen down. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that back out again pretty quickly. So let's release that again. Right, there's the lens. There's the bulb. Yeah, so let me see if I can get a close-up of that as well, so you can just see that it looks quite frosted out. I'm just trying to see if I can see if the lens looks burnt. Can't really tell if the reflector looks burnt, but let me put that down to one side. So let me have a quick look at the bulb. So the bulb to me looks very opaque, so it looks as though it's lost a lot of its colour. correctly. So that's the way it was going in. So not too sure how you're supposed to take this out, but as this is sacrificial, I guess turn and slide. Yeah, appears to be what it wants to do. So let me just get the new bulb out, do a quick compare. So here's the new bulb. So quite nice and clear, I would say. You can still see the sodium in it. So I'm just going to take a picture so you can see the difference. Let's go for a photo. See if you can see anything in those two. New one's on the left, old one's on the right. For the life of me, I can't remember which way round it went in, but I think it went in that way, didn't it? I think it went in that way, and then this can just turn as it locks in. So I'm pretty sure it went in that way round. And then we'll lock it in. Here's to hoping. Can't remember now, but I think it was that way round that it came out. So the new one, here's the old one. Pop you away just in case that fails and we have to go back to putting this one in, and of course I'll try the car with the headlight in situ. So let's fish out the power lead. So there's the lead. Try not to cut my fingers. Pop you in. Okay, maybe it was the other way up, actually. Looking at it now. Maybe we went that way around. Probably. So let me just attach the light in, pop him down. Okay, maybe I can't attach the light in. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Let's just pull you out of the way. Right, I'm going to hold that down. May have to fish that out again. It was tricky to do this. There truly is not a lot of space in, but that's now locked in place. Let's put the connector back in. All cables are out the way. Seems to be set up correctly. Right, this was the cap that you didn't see me take off and put on it a minute ago, but let me just put it on. Now we're locked in place. And now it's just a case of putting it all back together again. So yeah, sorry about the long section on this one, but just wanted to make sure that it was correctly put in. Bulb was in the right shot, and we can then just pop it in. And before I get everything all back together again, then we can obviously test it all out. So. Right, so let's pop this unit back in. I'm not going to lens clean it or anything like that. Can't get into the unit, so okay, camera's rolling still. Can we do this? So let's put the so remember I went down that way last time, and I'm going to try and put it back in again. So this might be where help is required. As you can see, not so easy to do, putting it back in again. It's almost there. You can see I've got the, so that bit just needs to go underneath. That's caught my fingers. That's got trapped. Maybe put that back up a bit. And it's these little plastic things. There we go. I think I've got it now. Let's put the wiring harness back on. It should just be a push fit. There we go, push fit. Okay. So I was going to tighten up that bolt before I do anything, but let's have a look to see if the light actually comes on, shall we? Or if I've ruined it completely. So success. We have a new light coming out of it. Does look a little bit brighter, maybe because it's on main beam. Don't know at the moment, it doesn't look like it's on main beam, but that's working from my perspective. I'll now put the rest of the car back together again. Okay, we're down to the last part of the puzzle now. So I put everything back together, all the nuts that hold on the front bumper held in properly, lights in held in properly, two nuts held in there, and the rest of the area over there. So now it just need to release the cable ties. So there's the first one, there's the second one. It's obviously a little bit unhappy the fact that I've bent it for such a long length of time and it's been bent back, but if I push this up under here and just jimmy it round, there we go, we're in. So let's put these screws, and they're in any particular order. So the nuts that sizes you're going to be using is 8mm and 10mm. I found that releasing this light by using a 10mm spanner, in the end actually, if I was going to recommend this, I would release the bumper part first, so the two bolts at the top, pull the bumper away, and then you can get access to the nut which is holding the actual light together as well. So that's a lot easier than trying to do it while in situ, if you like. Just trying to find the spanner that I was using. So I've placed it somewhere and I can't find it now. So I will quickly locate it. Hopefully it's not in the car. Ah, no, it's up here. Right, so these are just going to put the 8mm screws back in, and then we'll have a quick gander at the car just to see what it looks like with the lights actually on and in situ. So as with YouTube, if you found this video helpful in fixing any problem with your XF, like and subscribe. It's really important to us YouTube makers out there that we get our content recognized by the algorithms inside YouTube. So you help me enormously with comments, likes and subscribing in the actual channel itself, and as and when I come across interesting problems with my car or with my other hobbies, then I will be happily loading those up onto this YouTube channel. But in the meantime, stay safe, take care, enjoy watching these YouTube videos, and I hope this has saved you a little bit of time, effort and energy, and maybe a little bit of money if you're trying to do it yourself. So there they are, there's all three screws in. Let's take these last of these cable ties off, trying not to hurt the alloy. There's the other one. There's this one. So yep, 4 cable ties, bit of plastic. A light's always handy. And here's the old bulb. So just as a reminder, it's the D3S from OSRAM that I'm using here. So let me start up the car and show you what it looks like now.